How's it going, everybody? This is Cooliex the Twilight Dragon here with another post cap. Today I'm bringing you my second finished complete project on my channel, which is Space Channel 5 Part 2. This game originally came out for Dreamcast years ago. I think Part 1 was one of the launch games. Not exactly sure because I never really played this game on Dreamcast. In fact, the only time I played this game was when it came out on Steam. You see, Steam had this thing going at one point where they had this sale where it had like 4 Dreamcast titles available on Steam. It came with this game, Crazy Taxi, Sonic Adventure, Director's Cut, and Sega Bass Fishing. These were like four Dreamcast games when they came out. And obviously out of the 4 I only played 2 of them, which was Sonic Adventure and Crazy Taxi. But I was always curious about this game because I heard of it and I heard it was really popular, but I never played it myself. So, and another reason that piqued my curiosity in the game because I had Sega All-Star Tennis, and Ooh La La was one of the characters in the game. And like I said, I didn't know what the game was like. I never played it before, so I was really excited to try it out and see, what this game was all about. I was like, wow, I wonder how this game's gonna be. So, when I first played it, it was like years ago when I first bought the game. And when I got into the game, I was actually very, very surprised about how fun it was. And the best way I can describe this game is like Parappa the Rapper except harder. And I'll get into why. You see, Parappa the Rapper is a musical memory game, but then I can't even say it's musical memory. Basically, you're just like mimicking what the person's telling you to do. And the thing with Parappa the Rapper is that the buttons you're supposed to press are on top of the screen when you're playing. So, and also Parappa the Rapper, the grading is, well, the first part of the grading is harsh, but in the later series the grading is not that harsh, because then they really want you, they really want you like freestyle with the buttons, like they want you to switch it up and stuff like that, make it like your own rhythm, as they say. And the only Parappa the Rapper game I thought that was really worked for was Unjam Millennium, because Unjam Millennium you played on guitar, not with words. So when you freestyle with a guitar, it actually sounds better. But when you freestyle with words, it just sounds stupid. So Parappa the Rapper was like, it's like it was a great game when it first came out. It was revolutionary because not a lot of people did that before. Now this game, they basically kind of took Parappa the Rapper's style and made it much, much more challenging. And actually, and I would say it's a good thing that it got more challenging. And this is why. Basically, you're doing the same thing as Parappa the Rapper, which is you have to follow exactly what the enemy you're fighting is telling you to do. Except with this one, they don't tell you, they don't show like the buttons on the screen or anything like that. You actually have to memorize what they're saying. So they say like left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. You have to do that. And the other thing that makes it harder is that you have to follow the rhythm at the same time. So if you do it too fast or too slow, that counts as a miss. So not only do you have to memorize everything, but you have to follow the music while doing it. And this is actually pretty fun. It makes the whole it basically makes the game so unique. Now, of course, in the beginning it's really easy because they give you like small commands to memorize, but later in the game it gets incredibly hard. They start giving you really, really, really long commands that are hard, and it just becomes like a nuisance. It's hard to memorize what directions to press and what buttons that you're supposed to do at what timing. It gets way hard. And that's one of the reasons why this game it'll be a challenge for anybody. Now the thing is though, like the judging in this game is really harsh, but at the same time, it's not like it's bad. Because if you watch the playthrough, when I do the part where I say Space Michael, I basically screwed up that whole entire thing. I couldn't memorize any of the patterns or anything like that, and I was just basically getting my butt whooped. But the game still let me save him because it was part of the story, and I still had enough, heart saved up before I got to him. So, like I said, the grading in this game is harsh, but at the same time, it's not to the point where, you're not gonna be able to beat the game. So, I thought that was pretty nice because it basically makes you want to do better in the game, and basically it makes you want to do better in the game so you can unlock more things, and that's what it's all about. It's about wanting to get better at the game. That's what I liked about it. Now, the theme of this game is, I would say, it's kind of like Charlie's Angels, but with one angel. You basically have it's basically like a secret agent kind of thing going on. Ooh La La is a space reporter. She's like a space reporter, but you see her shooting lasers and saving people. So it's kind of like, you know, she's undercover kind of thing, even though she's really just supposed to be a space reporter. She's just a news reporter, that's it. I thought that was pretty funny. So throughout the whole game, basically that's what the theme is, you know. Just like, you know, you're just a news reporter, you're like fighting aliens and saving and rescuing people from, you know, dancing out of control throughout the whole thing. And it's just a funny theme. It's a good theme. It's a good thing to go. The theme works basically. And one of the things another thing that's really memorable about this game is definitely the music. The music in this game is really, really fun. And trust me, after a while, you'll find yourself singing it to yourself and everything like that. It's just like, it's fun. It's funny and it gets in your head really easily. And that's another thing that's good. The music is memorable and everything like that. That means that's a sign of a good game, that you enjoyed it. So I really loved it. I think another thing I love is that when you save people in the game, like the hostages, the music. Excuse me. Sometimes the music changes. Like sometimes it's a guy with a boombox, or sometimes it's the bird watchers in the part 2, or the kids from the first part of the second level where one plays a xylophone and stuff like that. It's really good to see like how they add like little instruments inside the game. It's fun. It's fun. It gets you like into it. And I just love how everybody dances with Ooh La La, is making it feel like a nice synchronized dancing going on. So it's really catchy and really funny to watch while you're doing all this gameplay. The main story of the game is basically Ooh La La is a space reporter, and there's like this new group called the Rhythm Rogues that's going around kidnapping people and making them dance silly. Basically, Ooh La La is just trying to follow them and find out who they are and why they're doing this. And in the second level, the president gets kidnapped. Now, what you find out later in the game is that the guy that Ooh La La is like fighting most of the time is actually an agent from Part 1 that saved her life. Now, I never played Part 1, so I didn't know anything about who this guy was or anything like that. But I guess it was a nice twist for people who played Part 1 to see that the guy came back. Then on the last level, you're fighting Purge, the boss, and it's like a nice big dance-off. And then everybody comes together, and then you kill him, but you knock him out, and that's the game. It was like, you know, the story is a pretty funny story and everything like that. It was not bad. It was pretty fun, and like I said, the replay value is high in this game because there's still a lot of costumes you can unlock. And as always, on your first run through, you're not gonna get everything perfect. It's almost impossible because of all the stuff you have to memorize. If you do get everything perfect on your first try, then you're pretty good. You're amazing. Me, I couldn't do it. It was my second time playing the game, and I just screwed up so many times when you watch it. But it's still fun though to just do it, and that's the best of it. The replay value is so high because you want to go back and try to get a better score and get more things. I think, and so it's fun. I mean, it may seem a little girly and childish, but seriously, if you just play it yourself, you'll realize it's how like it's sort of for everybody. And it's a fun game. I think my only regret for the game is that the genre itself, like this music memory and stuff like that, it's like a dying genre. Like the only games that can actually say that are like this is just Parappa Rapper and this. And games like this are pretty fun. It's just that nobody wants to make them because I guess they feel like it's not enough big audience to do it. I mean, lot of gamers nowadays, I mean, they want like, you know, the fast-paced shooting and engaging story, stuff like that. Nobody really does like music memory games like this anymore. This was like back then when like stuff like this was popular. Like when we like when game developers were trying to make something for everybody. And now it's like they're trying to just make games that are good for people who just want action stuff like that, because that's the biggest market right now. And it's kind of sad because this game is like really good, and I think that, you know, if they made more games like this, they probably would sell pretty well. But you know, it's just sad that you see like, you know, a genre like this dying because it's not that many of them. Was there another third part of this be called for? Probably not really. The game ended pretty well at the end of it, so I don't see them making another one of this. It'd be nice to see like just another game like this genre made, but not this game in particular made. I think the game was perfect with just 2 parts, and that's the end, and the end's right there. I think that's perfect for it. But you know, like I said, the genre itself would be good to see more of it. I mean, it's sad to see like music memory games dying, especially like games like DDR and stuff like that. It's just really the sad thing because I grew up with these games and they're really fun, and it's just, you know, it's just depressing to see such a good genre go down. Kind of like with puzzle games, like you don't see a lot of puzzle games out that much anymore, and you know, so it is what it is. But anyway, I think I'm ending right there. I think I said everything I can say about this game. I highly recommend that you try it out. I don't think it's that expensive on Steam. It's definitely worth the money just to play it and enjoy it. I hope you guys enjoyed this recap. I hope you enjoyed the playthrough. If you haven't watched it, definitely watch it. It's definitely fun to watch and everything like that. And yeah, I will see you guys next time on the next recap and next playthroughs. This is the Twilight Dragon signing off.
Space Channel 5.
You were the hottest in the whole galaxy, girl.